Hello everyone. Today we've got another video. We're going to be covering 16.10. It's a pretty big update. We've actually got a lot of awesome stuff here. We've even got some lore and storyline, and we're going to be covering it all. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Before we do hop into the video, I want to apologize for the lack of videos lately. I do realize there's been quite a lack of videos since like the end of Season 5 to now. But I definitely do plan for that to change, as I've got some pretty big projects I'm working on, so that's why, you know, my videos have been far in between. But I have some pretty big projects that I really think you all are going to like, and that is what I've been working on. So just stay tuned for those, and I will have videos out in the meantime. So we're going to hop straight into the video. Yesterday we had something called the Spring Breakout announced. This is basically a spring event which we've never had before, I don't believe, and we're gonna have new cosmetics. We're gonna have a duos cup. We're gonna have a tournament. Wait, that's the duos cup. That's what we just said. Okay. We're gonna have new LTMs, consumables, and actually I'm talking about this like it's gonna happen. We're in spring breakout right now, so that's a thing. Hop into game now, I guess. Which is what I'm about to do after I cover these raptors. Raptors roam the island. Whether you tame their wild side or take a fight, there's no escaping these primal predators. Let's go. Spooky! But we have raptors now, guys. Pretty awesome. So we've had some eggs cracking along the island, and they have finally broken open, and now we've got the raptors. So, raptors in the Easter event. Now I'm going to be scrolling through my Twitter feed and explaining everything that we got in the update today. So we've got our new variants. I'll show you guys them right now. Bada bing bada bam. These are pretty cool. So these are the variants that you get after level 100 for leveling up, and they all look pretty dang cool if I don't say so myself. Especially those Raz ones, I love that. Okay, we're in game, which is awesome. Now I'm gonna keep going down my my feed here for you guys. New Easter egg consumables, basically similar to Hop Rocks. You get them and then you go bouncy bouncy. We have a new anime pack coming out, and it looks pretty cool. I really like this. I forgot what the name for this was, but we have this pack coming out, and it looks pretty awesome. And it's very unique. We've never had anything like this before, and this just makes more anime collabs very likely. So I could definitely see getting like Naruto collabs, Attack on Titan, things like that in the future. So stay tuned for that. I'm definitely looking out for that. That would be amazing. We have got, oh, okay. I don't think I've seen anyone notice this, but I'm in game right now. This definitely looks like the 0 point is exposed more, like it's growing more powerful. Hold up. Oh yeah, check that out. Yeah, you can't tell me there's not more energy coming out of this thing. No glider redeploy, no! Oh, phew, okay. But yeah, I definitely feel like there's more energy coming out of that. That is so cool. So that looks like a secret map change not many people have talked about, or I'm just going crazy, but I promise you that's what's going on up there. We have SPIRE quests that are finally released. Go here, the SPIRE. Get some dirt under your claws and blah blah blah, complete some quests, Raz, and then you have Jonesy the First. These are some very interesting quests. And they help you unlock Raz, that purple style of Raz. But I'm going to be covering these, hopefully. I'm going to try and record doing these other two ones, because obviously the first challenge, you got to just complete uncommon or rare quests, which is pretty easy and not hard to understand. But for the other two, I'm going to try and record myself completing those quests so you guys can see how it's done, and so you can guys see the lore involved in that, because there's going to be a lot of lore involved in those quests right there, because they unlock his new purple style, which obviously that's got to be related somehow. So we've got that. The 0 point has a new name now, Pretzel Crater. Not Pretzel, Pretzel Crater. The word crater automatically makes me worried, but I guess we'll see where we go with that. A new save point device allowed to save player data in between games. So I got this from Fortnite Leaks. or Fortnite Creative News and Leaks. Basically, this is a new device called the Save Point device. You can save checkpoints, class, health, inventory, minigame stats, player location, resources, and teams. This is not in game yet, but it will be eventually, so expect that in the near future. Basically, this makes things like leaving a death run and coming back much easier. You don't have to restart. Instead, it picks up where you left off because the save point device recognizes that you were in there before, and it'll remember you and bring you back to where you were, which I think is pretty neat. So for the new tower quests, Jonesy will have a new dialogue. Before Tori says Jonesy, he means Agent Jonesy, and it says listen to the crystal. And here's the audio. Listen to the crystal song. That is very intriguing. I definitely want to know more about that. What song is he talking about? Why are the crystals giving off this song? What can it mean? So that's pretty cool. We're definitely going to have more of that when that challenge releases. Or it's already released. I'm pretty sure it's not released yet. Boom! Right here. I found it. Check this out. It's a crystal. It's the crystals we had. Oh god. No, please don't. No. No. It's the crystals we had back in Season 5 last season near the 0 point. All surrounding the 0 point, there were crystals. It's spreading, guys. The corruption is spreading. So that was actually something that I think Tirana said in one of her quests. When you completed it, she said the corruption is spreading. It quite obviously is, because you can see these crystals growing on the spire, just like how we had the crystals in Season 5. So it's obviously regaining its strength, which also could explain the more glowing we're seeing. Now that is not the only thing that's proving to us that the corruption is spreading. I'm going to snap my fingers and I'm going to hop into Pleasant Park. Okay, so the first thing I want to point out, if you're far away enough, you can see that Pleasant Park is surrounded by orange grass, which is the primal, the primal energy coming off of these areas. So it looks like the reality wave that shot out this primal explosion to the island is slowly spreading. So along with the crystals and corruption spreading around the spire, we have this primal energy radiating along the island and spreading. So now we have it in Pleasant Park. Actually not yet, but you can see it's glitched out right here, meaning potentially in the future we will have a Pleasant Park primal location. So I'm gonna fly down and show you guys what it really looks like. See, right back to normal. But that doesn't mean that's not the only thing new here. If you come all the way over here, we have a barricade being built to block the primal energy. Okay, now I'm calling it primal energy. I just mean this, big wave of like, you just see the primal spreading, the orange trees and everything. But look at this barrier that's being created here. You know it's based on the primal because you can see these little sticks with the dinosaur heads and stuff on them, or the bones. So this is very interesting. We have these in the files. These are going to pop up at Holly Hedges, Lazy Lake, and Retail Row, I'm pretty sure, are the other three. Or it's Misty, Lazy, and Retail. But those three will be popping up, and this means that we will be getting back to our weekly updates. Whether they're small little changes or not, we are getting weekly updates again with our little map changes. We're not like being scrapped with our map changes like they were in the past. We kind of lost our map changes for a while. We didn't really get any mid-season small map changes, but now we are. I'm totally fine with just this. I love this. It's just showing they're preparing. Either they're preparing for this primal stuff to be coming into Pleasant Park, or the primal stuff is right on the edge of it, and these people are going to be turning Pleasant Park into a new primal location later in the season, which I would absolutely love. That'd be super cool if they gave us a new POI mid-season. First thing we have over at Colossal Crops. Let's see if I can find it by myself. If I can't, I'll throw a picture up on screen. But we have something pretty cool. I'm actually going to skip to when I find it. This may take a while. Oh, never mind, actually. I found it immediately. So, right here, we have a little recording device with a play button on it. This right here is Agent Jonesy's log device. This is what he used to record all of his reality logs. And And he was obviously here because he left it here with a recording on it. And that recording that you heard earlier in the video is indeed the recording that's going to be coming from this that Agent Jonesy took on it. So that is really cool. And it's pretty warped and stuff because he's in the loop, we're assuming. But we have the reality log. Finally, we know what it looks like. This is what he's taking it on. There's actually been some theories based on that for a while now. Now we have a solid answer. It's some weird iPod looking thing. So, yeah. There's also a necklace. So in a future, either a future update or an update, no, a future challenge, either in a future challenge or a challenge that's released now, we have a challenge where you can kill a Spire Guardian, a certain one I think, and it drops like a necklace that has the Order logo on it, proving that the Spire Guardians and Assassins are all working for the Imagined Order. So we can assume that they are indeed a branch. So here, let me see. So yeah, these people right here work for the IO. We also had some further evidence of this earlier in the season with the IO symbols scattered on all of the spires. Looks super cool. And then we have obviously the crystal. Yeah, there we go, guys. That's pretty much the 16.10 update. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. We got Raptors, Easter, map changes, small map changes, but still amazing ones. And we've got some progressing things for the storyline. So that is pretty awesome. That checks all the boxes on my list too. Oh, and all the cosmetics. I should have thrown that up at some point during the video. So thank you all for watching. Until next time, keep it reaping.